Rapporteur Special, one person.
I stand before you today with a deep sense of injustice.
Cannot hold a mandate over a whole land and people. One person cannot do that. It's a lie again.
And doing so, I have faced relentless personal threats, insults, and reprisals. Determination, because in spite of all this, I remain steadfast in my mission to bear witness, to speak the truth, and to reject complicity in this time of unremitting criminality.
She can't even speak English properly.
Documenting the ongoing genocide against the Palestinian people.
American English.
Findings highlight a hallmark of this genocide.
Saboteur, probably in Manhattan right now. She's a traitor, treasonous.
Alongside the creation of a torturous
against the United States of America, the bitch.
I unequivocally condemn the torture committed by all actors, including also by Palestinian armed groups on and after 7th of October 2023. However, this report focuses on the use of torture in the context of the ongoing genocide, thus on the actions by Israel as the occupying power, as my mandate demands.
My mandate demands one person, fuck that shit, will lie.
Especially if they were doctors, journalists, or humanitarians. Nearly 100 of them died in custody. 4,000 remain forcibly disappeared. Thousands detained without charge, held in inhuman conditions, beaten, shackled, sexually abused, denied medical care.
By who did it?
Raped.
Who? Name a name. Say Benjamin Netanyahu.
Because most of the government, your ministers, have allowed it. It is thanks to the
Israel, the Knesset,
Palestinians and Israelis, those who helped document their inferno.
Name a name.
The truth
name a country. You fucking cunt. You bitch.
I have decided.
Kill you in the head myself. If I see you in New York City, you're dead.
Quote,
traitor.
On the fourth day in prison,
I'll call men down.
an Israeli soldier put on the floor, which was only Lebanon.
The King of England.
Eat off the ground, you
the King of England.
Horse.
Who?
Just like
Go ahead, bitch.
End of quote. Quote. The assaults were violent with batons and boots, leaving prisoners bleeding on the ground. They would beat prisoners, force them to insult each other, and even howl like animals. End of quote. Quote. Brandished police dogs on
sounds like the New York Times.
Into our flesh.
Just sounds like a bitch that wants to continue living in Manhattan in her free fucking apartment.
He bled to death
holding it over everybody, terrorizing New Yorkers. Go to hell, bitch. You don't belong here. Give me your papers. I want to see your papers.
One of the soldiers
prove that you belong here.
Raped me.
Go ahead. Yeah, you liked it then. You just had sex and enjoyed it. Stop lying.
And inserted it
you liar.
Forcefully.
Is this what victim rights are? This is all you're worth. Nothing. Talk.
Quote. They put me on a metal table, pressed my chest and head against.
You're making it up.
My hands to the head.
Name a name. So there can be accountability. There's no accountability.
I felt the penis penetrating
it's subterfuge. You're purposely knowing the name. If you don't know the name, then you're just making up a story for your personal aggrandizement, your own power. No one person can hold a mandate.
And I could hear a camera. So I believe that
well, I've got a video going here, what I'm doing inside my apartment. Who did it to you? You have amnesia? Do you have amnesia?
Authorities open.
What do you have going on? Are you drugged? Are you depraved? Do you have the disease? Do you have it? There is a psychological condition to describe what you're doing. There is. Go right ahead. Rapporteur Special.
Charges against them were recently dropped. And my report also shows that torture extends far beyond the prison walls in what can only be described
an act
as a
of desperation
imposed by Israel
of a
across
group of
the
people
occupied
that have been
Palestinian territory.
occupying Manhattan,
The continuous
and you
decades-long
spread the
destruction of
virus in
homes,
this city.
hospitals, schools,
You did.
infrastructure, combined
UN
with forced
did it.
displacement,
Of course they
starvation, mass
did.
bombing, pervasive surveillance and arbitrary detention has transformed Palestinian life into a continuum of physical and mental suffering.
What is Palestinian life? Palestinians, a whole group of people.
Gaza resident, quote, "The dead bodies, the explosion, it's too much. We're like the walking dead. Aid is scarce. The constant buzz of the drone is unbearable. You don't understand. It eats at my bones." End of quote. The philosopher Jean Améry, himself a survivor of
my
the Holocaust,
God.
once wrote,
I'm a
quote, "Whoever
sovereign
succumbs to
citizen
torture
of this
can no longer
country,
feel at home in
United
the
States
world."
of America.
Indeed, torture
I
does to
belong
individual
here.
what genocide
You're
does to a
somebody,
group as such.
somewhere,
It destroys the
somebody,
conditions that make
somewhere,
life meaningful,
something.
stripping
I'll
away
guarantee
human
you.
dignity,
The
leaving
senators,
empty shells
100 of this
where
country,
humanity
and the
once
representatives,
The
435,
Palestinian people
and the
today,
governors,
whether
numbered
in detention,
50,
under
will go
bombardment,
berserker.
in Gaza,
Period.
terrorized by
They
armed
will.
criminals in uniform,
They already
or
know
settler squads
around the country
in the West
and
Bank
the
and
world.
Jerusalem, are enduring the pain of such intentional destruction, including those in the diaspora. This reality cannot be understood outside
The
its historical
Palestinian
context. From the
diaspora?
earliest years
Who
of
is
the
that?
State of Israel, depriving Palestinians of all their rights and freedoms has been a central instrument of Israel's
So they're blaming it on Jews now. She's saying Jews are doing it. Jews? Jewish
Since
people?
October 2023,
Yeah, this is anti-Semitic itself, then.
by a torturous culture that is socially produced, politically defended, and publicly normalized. The proposed bill on the death penalty for Palestinian detainees marks yet another dangerous escalation. Have therefore recommended that those responsible, including senior officials such as Itamar Ben-Gvir, Bezalel Smotrich, and Israel Katz, be investigated and, where warranted, that arrest warrants be issued.
Arrest warrant. Arrest warrant. That the person of a United Nation can arrest people in the world? Worldwide arrest warrant? That goes along with what Antonio Gutierrez said the other day from Brussels.
Hence, I concluded that genocide has become the ultimate form of torture. Continuous, generational, collective. The way you respond to this abomination will be a test of our collective legal and moral responsibility. International law is unambiguous. Torture is absolutely prohibited in all circumstances.
So now she's setting aside international law, but she's citing genocide as part of it. Genocide does not exist except country by country, and no country has laws against genocide.
Of genocide and torture remains a binding legal norm.
What happened to the Geneva Conventions? Huh? International law, multilateralism.
It will stand exposed as an empty promise.
She stands in contravention of what even Antonio Gutierrez claims. She's a woman. I told you they're the most dangerous kind of all. She is. It's Hillary Clinton speaking. UNESCO. OCAD.
It will spread far beyond.
Emmanuel Macron. France. De Gaulle. Vichy government. It collapsed. We were denied our right to have an unconditional surrender negotiated on the 7th day of May 1945. They can't claim they existed prior to that. You can't claim UN existed prior to May 7th, 1945, when there's victory in Europe. You don't exist prior to that. That's impossible. Someone's not present. In absentia. A trial in absentia. In absentia. Trial in absentia? That's something that they would. Attack Day Palestine. What is attack Day Palestine? Meaningless. Meaningless. Don't even know who this man is. One man claims this? Really? By what authority? Force? By force? Might makes right. Fine. Might makes right. I'm mightier than you. Then, might makes right? I haven't even claimed that. Judicial process. Justice. Through a hearing where people can be present and be represented properly with defenses and charges brought in writing.
كيف يتم استخدام التعذيب كأداة للسيطرة والترهيب والمعاقبة بحق الرجال والنساء والأطفال في إطار سياسة شاملة.
Where's the translator? It's not even in sign language. I could understand sign language. I have it on an audio recording, every word of it. I'm sorry, you cannot be in the building and doing this. It's impossible. You can't be in a private facility and doing it either. You have no right to do that. You can't claim you don't know this. These are basic, fundamental rights if they mean anything. Nigeria? Oh, Nigeria. The king and queen of Nigeria are in Windsor Castle with King Charles III, where the king and queen of Nigeria are. I think you're speaking Arabic. Well, you can obviously speak English. English, you're choosing not to. It's a decided decision of deceit and corruption and vile criminal activity. We have a law against that on the U.S. Code. RICO, it's called. RICO statute, codified in the United States Congress. A law of the United States of America. Enforceable by order of a judge of the Supreme Court of the United States of America. I hope Iran, the Islamic Republic of Iran, if you have the ability, you're under threat. Iran is. In